Hey everyone, I just picked up another rifle and I thought maybe I'd do a video series on it. Obviously it's already out of the box. It's a Savage 10T-SR that I picked up from Cabela's in 6.5 Creedmoor. And I also picked up a 4-24 Vortex Strike Eagle scope for it. It's a second focal plane scope. I have a Cabela's Covenant scope that's first focal plane, and I really like that scope, but I just wanted to try a Vortex because everybody, talks about them all the time, and it seems to be pretty clear. I haven't been able to get this to the range yet. I live in northern or western New York, and the weather's just not working. It was supposed to be sunny this afternoon. I was going to go to the range, and it ended up snowing again. So that's where we're at right now. But I figured I'd just run through the features on this. There's not a lot of stuff online about it, probably because it is an exclusive. Bass Pro sells them also. There's different ones that are almost the same, but Cabela's calls it an exclusive. But it has the large bolt handle that you see on the BA rifles, chassis rifles. It's got a medium contour barrel that weighs a ton. This rifle goes without the scope almost 10 pounds, so it's not something you're just going to lug around for a day out in the woods. Maybe if you're younger than I am you will, but for me it's kind of tough. It came with the threaded barrel, and I put a Surefire Pro Comp 7.62 muzzle brake on it. I've had this on my 308 and I took it off and put a different one on the 308 because I really like this one. And this one I'm hoping to shoot some really tight groups with it, and I wanted the better muzzle brake on this one. I've got a flip over level that you can for keeping the rifle level. Everything's been leveled. I used the Wheeler leveling system to get it all level and all that. The bolt is pretty smooth for being brand new. It hasn't been used. I haven't shot it yet. It does have a bottom bolt release, which is kind of a pain to use. You push in the trigger, you push in the bolt, and then you can release, and you can pull a bolt out. Somebody I saw said that you could read the test firing brass on the end of that, and you can actually read the letters from Hornady on the bottom of the bolt where it's been test fired. I did clean the rifle, and it was dirty. It had some carbon in it. This is tough to do at this angle, but once you pull it, you have to pull the trigger back and then push this button in to get the bolt to come out, but you only have to pull the trigger back long enough to start pushing on that button, then you can let go. And that, once you figure that out, it makes it easier. It has a 3-position safety. It's supposed to have 5R rifling, but I did see something where somebody ran a Borescope down one and it didn't. And in a minute here I'm going to check that, and then I'll turn the video back on once I get done doing that. Okay, well, I did run a Borescope down the barrel. I didn't bother to video it because my Borescope isn't the greatest thing in the world. It's just one that hooks onto your phone. But you can see that it is 5R rifling. The video that somebody else showed online, it must have been one of the earlier ones, and it didn't have it. But this one does. This one is 5R. So that's a good thing, I guess. I'm not quite sure that really matters, but they say it does. One of the other things I wanted to mention too was this rail is a 20 MOA rail, right? And it comes mounted from Savage or ready to go, which is a great thing. I did bore sight this, and I had no problem getting it bore sighted with that 20 MOA rail on it. So that's not going to be an issue as far as, I didn't know if I had enough up and down for that, but it's fine. Trying to think if there's anything else. I am going to take it apart here in a second and show you the bedding on this. This is the Savage Accu stock. It's not the Accu Fit stock, it's the Accu stock. and it has an aluminum bedding in the scope, or in the stock for the and it's more like a chassis than it is a regular stock, and it's definitely stiff. This thing does not. There's no way you're going to touch the stock against the barrel. And torqued in, I'm real confident that this stock is going to work real well. I have a Ruger American in 308 Predator. That stock is garbage. I changed that to I put the Boyd's at 1 stock on that, and I have a Thompson Center Compass in 223. People bitch about these plastic stocks, but it depends on who made it. Now I think the Thompson has a pretty decent stock on it, especially for what they cost. It's way stiffer than the one that comes on the Ruger, and I didn't bother changing that, and that thing shoots awesome. So I'm expecting good things out of this. So give me a minute. I'll take the gun apart and we'll show you the bedding. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I got the rifle out of the chassis, or the stock, and we can take a look at that, and hopefully I can get this in here. And you can see it's all aluminum all the way up through, and it's all fastened in there. There's your recoil lug slot right there. There it is. Get this to focus. There we go. And you can see there's the recoil lug, and it goes all the way back to the back. Behind the magazine, your 2 bolts. There's one here and one here. They're all in the aluminum. So I don't think this is going to go anywhere. And like I said, it's pretty heavy. And the stock is even heavy for a regular polymer stock. It's not a lightweight piece of crap. Well, so Savage, I guess, is pretty proud of the stock, so I can see why, because the thing is built like a tank. So, and I put I'll show you this here. This is a quick release bipod. I put one of these on the front swivel, and it allows you to hook a bipod on without having to monkey around with this screwing things back and forth. So let me just stick that back on again. There. It's that easy to put the bipod on. I really like that. I have that on all my rifles so that I don't have to do a bunch of messing around to switch rifles, and I don't have to leave the bipod on all the time. I can take it off whenever I want, stick it right back on again real easy, and then just move it from one gun to the other. I have more of them, but there. But I just use that one mostly. I have one of those what are they, Atlas knockoff bipods. Well, what a piece of crap that is. This one I got at Walmart. This is a Champion one, and it has the locking pan on it. And then I have one that doesn't, that's solid. I like this one better so that I can get the rifle level without having to just adjust the legs. But I will be doing more videos. I'm hoping to do a sight-in video. I did buy some factory ammo so that I could sight it in. I'm waiting for the dies and bullets and brass and all that stuff to come so that I can load it. I already have the powder and primers and stuff, but I don't have the dies for this. And we'll be using the Lyman 8 press. I haven't really used that much yet. I got it, and I haven't, just before winter and hunting season and stuff, I didn't really get a chance to use it. It's all set up and ready to go. I played around a little bit, but I haven't loaded anything of any consequence yet. So this will be the first that's been used also when I start loading for this, because I had a bunch of ammo loaded up for the 223 and the 308, and I haven't had to use it. I used to have an old Lee turret press that I got 25 years ago or 30 years ago, and I finally broke it. So I decided to pick up one of these. I'm glad I did, because it is more money, but it is a lot more solid. I ordered an extra turret for it, so that I don't have to move my dies all the time. You just take one bolt out of the top and just change the turret, and you're ready to go. So I'll probably put the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 223 in one turret, because that's what I'll be using the most. The 308 I'll probably just keep for hunting. I won't do much target shooting with that anymore. I worked up a load on that that's real good, and that's probably why I bought a new rifle. I'm bored with that. So I'll put the 6.5 and 223 in the one turret, and I'll put the 308 in the other turret, so that if I do want to make something, I don't have to mess with the dies that are already set up. I ordered Redding their 3-die deluxe premium set, and a Redding shell holder for it, and I got some other stuff coming too, and we'll go through all that. I've got to check the chamber length, but I need a fired case that I can drill out for that. So I can't make that till I get to the range. So I won't be doing any bulk loading into massive amounts of stuff until I at least get to the range and see how it shoots and get it started. Then we'll do some load work up and that kind of thing. I ordered the 147 grain ELD bullets. People seem to be having good luck with those, and so I'm going to start with those and go from there. But that's where we're at right at the moment, and I'll hope to do some shooting videos with the picture in the picture and all that stuff. I have a couple cameras, so that should work if I can not shoot something. And I have a chronograph too, so we'll be able to do some load work up with that. I plan on doing a Saturday load test before I even start reloading any batches or load work up. We'll start with that first, see how that works out, and then go from there. But once I get the sight in done, then I'll do the Saturday load 10-shot workup, and then we'll play with load length and all that stuff, bullet length and stuff, to see how far off the lands I can go. And I don't know yet if mag length is going to get me to the lands or not. I won't know until I get a fired case, so, and the bullets to put in it. And I ordered all my stuff from Graphs, which I found out after I ordered it is on break until after the first of the year. So it won't even be shipped probably till the 4th or 5th of January before that stuff's even ships. And I ordered it on the 23rd of December. But like I said, I didn't see that they were closed, and now you wait. I also ordered Peterson brass for it. I've heard really good things about that. Price is great on that stuff if it's as good as they say it is. So we'll find out. Well, that's where we're at. Have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next one.